Hi, what's happening, everybody? It's your man, it's your YouTube guy, Steel City Storm. Central Center, Norton's, Tavern and Grill, King Plate, Lounge, Optical, Diva Nails, Boost Mobile, Sound and Graphics, Petro PCS, Nancy's Cafe, Farmers Insurance, My Barbershop, H&R Block, Mecca, Engineering Corp. Also space available. And, you know, advertisement for the Metro PCS place. You might wonder what I'm doing here and doing this video for. I'm in Lake Station, Indiana. And, I'm from Gary. I do a lot of videos on Gary. You guys know that. Well, I was asked by a couple subscribers, do I ever do other spots like Lake Station, Hobart, Portage? They're around the immediate vicinity that I do videos in. I've decided that, well, yeah, I do. I just haven't been out there really doing a lot. So I'm in my own backyard today, and the reason I'm doing this is, you might wonder, well, what's the deal with this? Well, let me just come out and say it, all right? We're all grown adults here, right? I hope that Lake Station is not becoming the next Gary, Indiana. What I mean by that is I've been noticing a lot of police cars all over, sirens, a lot of burglaries. And Lake Station's always been, you know, on the borderline of Gary. In case you're not from here, Central Avenue take you straight to Clay Street, go straight into Etna. It's always been a diverse place. We're not talking about genders or races. We're talking about mentality. I'm talking about mentality. And the reason is all those places that you see on that billboard, here's what they look like. There's the Sound Graphics place. Huge fire. Nancy's Cafe. You see a little piece of the sign right there. Here's how they do it in Lake Station. They build a wall. Unsafe building and premises. It's unlawful to remove this notice. Property's been deemed unsafe. It shall be unlawful to occupy this building until the city of Lake Station ordinances and building codes are complied with. I love Lake Station. I love Gary. I lived in Lake Station. My children, when my kids were small, we actually had a house straight up the street here. I used to work at this gas station right here. I actually used to run a pool hall located in the strip mall. It was called Ray's Billiards. And a guy named Raymond and Damon Quick gave me a job because I used to, that gas station over, once upon a time, it was owned by R.B. Adams and Frank Titone. He was one of the city councilmen, and I would go out there and I would pump the gas for you and check your tires and the oil and clean the windshields, and people really liked that. We got a lot of business going, and before my boss can buy the place, the foreigners came in and they slapped cash down on the table and they took it away, and they turned it into a laundromat and a gas station, and you can get anything you want in there, from anything you want, just trust me on that. Anyway, decided to come out here and do this strip mall and do a couple other places I've been noticing around, starting to make the place kind of look like Gary. What do I mean by that? I mean, a bunch of businesses just, you know, instead of coming here and shopping, they're all burned up now. They're all wasted. And go figure, the only place that survived it was the bar, the tavern down here, Norton's. So, here's the end of it. There's Norton's. A bunch of people in here. I'm not really going to get into that today. Not in the mood to deal with people like that. I just kind of wanted to document this. And, you know, we're going to take a ride around the back of the building. and I found some online footage that people took of the place burning. I'll attach that to the end of it. It's just a shame, you know. It sucks to see something that people put so much work into just torn down and burned up like this. I'm not saying it was on purpose. I'm still saying it is what it is. Now, you drive down Central Avenue and you got to look at this big long strip of a burnt up building. However, they did make it look decent, I guess, because they put all this in front, put doors on it, locked it up, put notices on it. These people will let their customers know. So let me give them a quick local plug. Smokey wants you to know that it'll take more than a fire to stop sounds and graphics. We're still in business. New location, 925 Central Avenue, Lake Station. And there's the phone number, 219-963-7293. Sound graphics at AOL.com. Send your print orders. Smokey. I want to do that for those guys because, you know, they're still keeping on. And sometimes that's what it takes, you know. I mean, that's what this video is about. Place is gone. I'm sure they'll rebuild it soon, but in the meantime, all these people are out of business. This eyesore sitting here, and I've noticed going through Lake Station, just a couple on Liverpool Avenue. There used to be a Liverpool Hardware. Sitting there, the building looks like crap, hasn't been occupied. A lot of little odd-end spots, they're just sitting there like crap, not occupied. And I really hate to see that to a nice little town. And here's another reason I kind of took a look at this place. And I decided, you know what? Remember all those videos where I find all this stuff where people dump their garbage? And I tell you guys about, in Gary, they just dump their garbage everywhere. I had one of my subscribers actually tell me, well, you know what, man, Storm, most of those people that dump that stuff there, they're not really from the city. I disagree. I'll go half with you. I agree, but yet I need a little bit more on leverage. I'm going to give it a little bit more credit. I think maybe 50% yes, 50% no. People just don't care, man. You know, if it's not theirs, they just don't care. I see it everyday life. I work with a lot of people, and I'm around a lot of people, and it amazes me the selfishness of people sometimes. They blow me away. They want every and anything. They want the best of the best. They don't want to work for it. They just want to ask you for it. They want to let you do the work and then come in and just ask for it. You know, go to work all day long while I sit around and do nothing, and I'm going to borrow some money off you and not even bother about paying you back. Or I have a business down the road and I keep my grass cut, but I don't care about the neighbor down the street. That's where all goes wrong, you know. Anyway, big old sign on the side of the building. Dumping will be prosecuted. I'm going to walk around the back of the building now. I was going to drive around, but what the hell. Pretty sore today. I had a rough weekend. Didn't get to go do what I wanted to do. I helped some family do some moving, and I lifted a little bit more than I should have. But anyway, let's get back to this. You tell me this is not starting to look a little bit like how Gary looks. First it starts off like this, and then a little bit more, and a little bit more, and a little bit more. Then people start dumping couches and all that stuff back there. But anyway, here's the back of the building. See what we can see here as far as the fire. Fire pretty much rampaged through this whole plaza, and it's a shame. It really is. It's a shame it had to be like that, but let's see if we can't see anything here. There's a door. Looks like it's, yeah, this is, okay, it's not open, but you can see through there. It's gone. You know, it's all burned up. I'll find a spot where I can see. I drove around here and I see a couple little spots. Here's one right here. All this garbage, all this rubble. Don't be surprised if you see it jump someplace else. Let's see what we can't see here. Well, I can't see what I was just showing you because I basically stepped up there and held the camera over that board and kind of just zoomed it around. So I guess I'll be seeing that right along when I upload the film and do the editing, right along with you. So here's the back of the building. Furniture. Starting. Lake Station does. I'll say this. Lake Station has got a lot of policemen, a lot of police for a small town, and that bothers me because they do a great job. First off, Lake Station. I've always loved Lake Station. I think it's a great place. I really do. I'd rather live in Lake Station than Hobart or Portage, or Michigan City. But if I had my choice, I'd move to LaPorte. But that's another subject. Anyway, I love Lake Station. I think they do a wonderful job out here. But sometimes, it's the mayor of Lake Station, his wife, and his stepdaughter, I believe. They all went to jail for stealing money and going out gambling. The Crown Point sheriff, he got indicted, and he's going to jail for having a scam going with the tow trucks, giving certain people tow truck privileges. It's crazy. The mayor of Gary, Indiana, she went to Washington, D.C. with some other mayors, and they told them, we don't need you down here to help us with this refugee situation. I guess they were going down there to show support for the refugees. And I just now also read about 2 weeks ago that they're in trouble for spending public funds somewhere else. It's terrible. It's terrible. But I'm not going to get into that. Let's get into this building. Hopefully they'll be taken care of. You can see the beams here. Those are beams. With the charred wood, it's probably totally just gutted big time. Yeah, it's a mess. I can see it from over here. It actually still smells a little bit like a fire. But look, you don't see the similarities, what I'm talking about? This is behind the building. Yeah, I know there was a fire here, but how long ago was that fire? And look at the back of the building. Kids right around here. And the dumpster's completely empty. Nothing at all in the dumpster. But look. All the garbage. See this? This is garbage. This is garbage. It's not something from the fire. So, if you're going to go that route, whatever makes you feel better, that's fine. But it's not. It's not something from the fire. None of this is even burned. Look at this. Rolled up padding. It's not burnt. Those are. Those can't go. But all this stuff. Look at this. They haven't even come picked up that garbage. That garbage has been there for a long time. This is how it starts. I grew up in Gary. I seen it when it started. There's a here and there, whatever. Who cares? It's only 1, 2 buildings. Then they start getting burned. Then they got burglarized. Then they find a body in them, and then it goes on and on and on. Look at this. Car parts. I'm not lying. I'm just showing you what it is. There it is. There's your car part. There's the furniture. We're going to find alcohol bottle back here. That's just the way that is. More furniture. More furniture. Somebody's been up there looking at the top of that. Look at this. A dumpster. It's got all that room in it. Nobody's back here throwing it in the dumpster. They're not trying to clean it up. Crazy. And right here is the dollar store, so I guess right about here is where we're going to walk around front. Yeah, there's a little, I didn't even know this was here. But anyway, this is the Norton's bar, and all that down this way is what's left of the rest of the mall. The only place that made it was the Norton's bar. And this is where this garbage is at, right behind it. It smells greasy back here. See this? Furniture, car parts, burned up. Oh, I see a broken window. See it? all burned up. See if you can't find any other little spots. Look how they secured the doors. Put brand new doors and brand new frames on it to make sure nobody gets inside there. That's a good thing, right? But look at this back lot. Look how garbage it looks. You tell me you don't see signs of Gary starting to creep in here. And what I mean, not the whole city in general, but a lot of the stuff that I complain and I go around documenting is garbage all over the place. This is the back of a business in Lake Station. These policemen find anything and everything to get you on. And I've had them mess with me a few times. You know, it is what it is. You deal as it goes, you know. Whining and crying is not going to do anything, but now I'm documenting everything. Just want to document it. This way I can say, hey, you know what? You can say what you want, but this is what it is. Let's see here. I'm getting a little spot here. We're all entitled to our opinions, and my opinion is this. Lake Station is starting to look a little bit more like Gary. And I don't mean in a good way. I don't mean the people. I mean the way it just looks. If you drive around the back of this building, you see this. Look, starting to garbage everywhere, you know. There it is, see it? Garbage just lined up. See it? Crazy. Blocks just thrown over there out of place. And it's sitting right next to a nice building. So you put all that money in this building, you're sitting there looking out the window instead of looking over at the park, which is over there, it looks nice. You gotta look at this. Dumping will be prosecuted. Well, somebody needs to stop messing with these people who just come out here and dump their stuff all over. And I don't know what I can do about it. All I can know is I can document this once nice building and show you what it's become. How's that? Call 1-800-BOARD-UP. There you go. They'll come hook you up. Has your business been torched? Has it been vandalized? Do you even care anymore other than getting fined? Well, if not, call Board It Up. 1-800-BOARD-UP. They'll come just fix you right on up. And paint murals over it next and call it a done deal. But hey, guess the moral story here is the Family Dollar and the bar survived. Alright, still see a storm. This is the Lake Station becoming Gary series. Just documenting everything. Let you all see how it is. Oh, there we go. There it is. Didn't take long. Here, see? They tell me I don't know what I'm talking about. Look at that. See that? Tell me I don't know what I'm talking about. Usually these little spots, you get some clown comes out here and thinks he can tell you what to do and what not to do. Well, here's an open one. There it is. There you go. Doesn't even a lock on it. The old Boost Mobile. There it is. See that? It's got an alarm on it. There's the old Boost Mobile. It's crazy. Here's the store next door, but it's pretty much wasted. Well, it's a damn shame, isn't it? Here's the side of it. And here's the bar that survived. Alright, well, glass, garbage starting to get on the ground. There's alcohol bottle. See, that door was just wide open, it didn't even have the lock on it. These ones all do. But, you know, it's just messed up, man. It is. It's really messed up. See all those businesses. The Metro PCS building. Okay. That was that. That was it. I got someone outside the bar looking at me like he's gonna say something to me about something. So I'm gonna walk back over this way and give him a chance. This is a farmer's insurance. Diva nails. Here it comes. Watch this. Huh? I don't know why. You own the building?
Oh, taking care of it for the owner.
Okay.
I didn't know if I could help you with something.
No, I'm doing a YouTube channel. I was just showing the burnt remains of what's left of it.
Oh, okay, yeah, because he told me some people were coming, but they weren't coming today. So
Oh, no. I have a YouTube channel. I was just kind of documenting what happened here.
Oh, okay, yeah.
How's it?
Like I said, he said people were coming tomorrow, but I figured I'd ask.
You know, one of these is open without a lock on it, right?
Yeah, they broke it off
All right.
Thursday.
Okay.
I don't know why.
Did you guys ever find out what happened with the building? How it started?
No.
No? Okay. It's feeling hotter today, sorry. But anyway, here's what's left of it. This is the buildings are written on there. Hopefully they're going to tear it down and build another one up here. It's a shame to lose something like this in Lake Station, you know. Lake Station's a nice little community. Very diverse melting pot culture. Got a lot of it, this and that. Everybody kind of is welcomed in Lake Station, and I've always appreciated that about Lake Station. I've always felt like you were welcome to Lake Station, unlike some other cities. Hobart, Portage, you just feel like you're an outsider. I do. I feel like I'm an outsider in Portage and Hobart. But in Gary and Lake Station, I just feel, I don't know, feel all right. So once again, there's the building. There's what it was. Here's what it is. I'll leave some overlay over it to show you the footage that I found online. As long as it's not copyrighted or anything. Show you them over here putting out this blaze. It was bad too. It was real bad. So, Still City Storm. Hope you guys enjoyed this. This is the Central Center in Lake Station, Indiana. We turning into Gary. There's what the building looks like now. Norton survived all this. Everything from there. All that's gone. It's tough. So, hope you guys liked the video. Don't knock them all out of the park all the time. I don't really try to. Sometimes we get around some crazy stuff like that. But this is a little local stuff. I'm going to start doing a few of these here and there. Because people like their local history too. And I guess a lot of people know about Lake Station or are from Lake Station. So, once again, this is Central Center. Are we turning into Gary? Part of the series, and I'll see you next round. I'm Steel City Storm.